fact that many of us are rich is not a secret either. Maybe you don't feel rich, and maybe you aren't rich. I know the story of many in our community, and I know that not all of us are financially secure, but for many of us, we don't feel rich here in this crowd, or we don't feel rich on our block in our neighborhood. But imagine if you ventured to other parts of Saskatoon where you don't normally hang out. Or even better, imagine if some of the folks from those areas of Saskatoon where you don't hang out, imagine if those people came and spent a week with you and just saw what life is like for you, where you live, the kind of daily luxuries that you enjoy. Would you feel rich then? And would it make you feel uncomfortable if others in our city perceived you as rich? Would it make you feel uncomfortable if others in our church perceived you as rich? And if so, why? On one hand, being rich, it's just an objective reality. Some people are tall, some people are short. Some people have lots of money, some people have less. Having access to money is not inherently bad. But being wealthy does bring extra responsibility, at least for followers of Jesus. You see, our world tells us that what's mine is mine, and nobody gets to tell me what to do with my money. But for followers of Jesus, we believe that all we have belongs to God. And we understand that our role in this world is to be good stewards of what God has entrusted us with. And that responsibility, it applies to all of us, no matter what size your bank account is. Because if we're not careful, while some of us enjoy security and stability, and we hang out with other people who enjoy security and stability, we start to lose sight of the reality that it's not that way for everyone. And like Zacchaeus, if we're not careful, our wealth can create a buffer between us and the people in our community who are in need. The people who do not have the same advantages that we have. The people who are not experiencing the same kind of security that we enjoy. And that buffer is dangerous because it's so easy to believe that that's just the way things are in the world. There are haves and there are have-nots. Hopefully life deals you a good set of cards, or hopefully you can manage to find some way to work your way up the ladder. You see, the problem with wealth is it's not the fact that someone has a lot of resources. The problem is when wealth and power create a gap between people, between ourselves and the people who do not have the kind of wealth and power that we have. And we start to lose sight of the opportunities that we have to leverage our wealth and our influence to bring justice and equity and security for other people. All are welcome to come find their place in God's family. Rich, poor, sick, strong, weak, powerful. The only requirement for access is, do you believe you need the healing that Jesus offers? Salvation is offered freely throughout the Gospel of Luke to all kinds of people, but it's the sick who receive the doctor's aid. Jesus came to set things right. So if we believe that all is well in our lives already, then there's no space for Jesus to do his work. But if we are able to see the fractures in our world, the fractures in our society, the fractures in our own hearts, and if we are able to acknowledge that the remedy for our troubles is beyond us, then we are ready to receive Jesus and the salvation that he offers.